For my community assessment project, the community I will be selecting is the members living in New Richmond, Ohio. New Richmond is a small village in Ohio in Pierce Townships in Clermont County. It was founded in 1814 along the Ohio River. Unfortunately, city buses do not come as far as New Richmond. Anyone living in this town must work close enough to walk or ride a bike, or they have to own a car. Flooding can be a major issue as New Richmond is alongside the Ohio River. There is a population of about 2,724 people. The median age is 37.2 and the median household income is around $62,569. 92.8% of the people within this community are white. 2.39% are Black or African American, 0.22% are Asian, and 0.63% are another race. One of the formal groups in New Richmond is the Boys and Girls Club of Clermont County. They offer an after-school program that allows a safe space for students who cannot go home straight after school. New Richmond was known for the Beck George Station, which was a power plant that was shut down in 2014. It provided many jobs, and once shut down, the town has since struggled. The tax revenue that was provided from the power plant helped to pave roads, build new fire stations and schools, and replace household septic tanks with municipally treated water. Today, the jobs and power that Beck George produced are long gone. An estimated 10 billion pounds of coal ash was dumped into 4 man-made ponds along the Ohio River, which is a source of drinking water for more than 5 million people. Commercial liability partners purchased the site and plan to remove the coal ash buried in the pond that is closest to the Clermont County water well field. I chose this particular community because it is the community I live in. I have lived here for almost 3 years now, and I think it's important to know about the community you live in. I felt this project was a great way to dive deeper into my own community. The top 3 strengths of New Richmond include having a low crime rate. It has a lot of open spaces and fields to build parks or walking or biking trails, and there's a family practitioner's office that is very local for the community members. The 3 main risk factors for New Richmond include obesity, addiction, and oral health. After looking into the risk factors, I felt obesity was the biggest issue. Obesity is an issue because there is an increased risk of imbalanced nutrition among individuals living in New Richmond, related to obesity as evidenced by high BMI rates. The goal of my community assessment project would be to reduce overweight and obesity by helping people eat healthy and get physical activity. I created 3 objectives for this project. The first one is that individuals will start walking 3 days a week at the park or in their neighborhood by December 20th, 2021. The second one is that individuals who attended the educational workshop on increased risk factors for obesity will be able to state at least 3 risk factors after completing the workshop. The third was that healthier food and beverage options will be more readily available in public service venues by January 1st, 2022. I also created 3 interventions by adding more walking trails, installing or repairing playground equipment at community parks, or by adding biking paths or biking racks. Individuals are more likely to exercise more often. In the long run, this decreases weight by improving physical activity. Education would include their increased risk of comorbidity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, depression, mortality, high blood pressure, stroke, osteoarthritis, along with many other health issues. Far too many people, especially for those living in low-income communities such as New Richmond, Ohio, healthy food is simply out of reach. It is no surprise that communities such as New Richmond face some of the highest risks of obesity. By increasing availability to healthier foods and beverages, individuals are more likely to maintain a healthier diet. For my project, I would be partnering with the local fire department of Clermont County and the Clermont County public health officials to complete my objectives and interventions. I would be using the Ohio Township building in New Richmond, Ohio to hold meetings or educational workshops. I would evaluate my project by documentation from primary health care physicians, documentation by the nursing instructor who held the educational workshop, or through observation by the community health nurse. After completing this project, I have learned that my community struggles with the most and how I'm able to help them through community nursing.